What's cracking, fam? T Money down in the dungeon on this wonderful Wednesday evening. Keep seeing us here too. She says hello to everyone. We hope you're doing all well. She sends her regards to everyone who watches my videos. And yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big update tonight. Oh, there she is. Come here, come say hello. Come here, pretty girl. Let's say hi to my friends. Let's say hello to my friends. No? Okay. Anyways, yeah, so a lot of shit came in over the last couple of weeks since I did my last update. So let's get right into it. So my birthday was the other day, and I got this pretty cool gift from a friend of mine, and it is the It NECA figure from the original It, obviously Tim Curry edition, the one that is the best in my opinion. But yeah, this is really cool. So yeah, I kind of collect NECA figures, so I didn't have this one, so I was stoked on that. It was a cool gift. So thank you for that. And I also got this really cool book, which is kind of heavy, Nightmare USA, and this is by Stephen Thrower. He did a few different books, I think, one on some other subgenre, but anyways, this is all about 70s through mid-80s horror, and it is chock full of all the good stuff. And yeah, kind of just discusses things, a lot of stills, talks about a whole bunch of films, The Slayer, The Child Blood Mania. Of course, you've got Don't Go in the House on the cover, classic. And yeah, just a bunch of movies. Well, probably 50-50. I've seen a lot of them. I haven't seen a lot of them. So, yeah, and it just talks about the films, probably set stories and all kinds of stuff, production behind the different movies. And then there's a bunch of really cool, colorful stills as well. So, can't wait to dive into this. A lot of people have told me that this is awesome. So, yeah, pretty psyched. This was weird because the hardcover edition was less than the soft cover. The soft cover was like $75, and this was like 55 or 59 or something. So there's like a $15-20 difference, which I thought was weird because usually hardcovers are more expensive. But that was cool. So yeah, that's awesome. All right, so let's get into the movies, shall we? So I'm just gonna tear through a bunch of stack stuff, trying to get rid of these piles on my right here. So I've got racks. I'm like surrounded by movies, but we'll go with the stuff to my right to start. And I do apologize if I haven't, if I've shown off any of this stuff before. I'm starting to lose track of everything because I haven't been doing these updates as often. But Skin Deep, classic movie from the 90s, just like a brutal Texas Chainsaw Massacre style slasher. I watched this the other night. I actually didn't think that the transfer was very good. I don't know if that's just what they've got to work with because it's a pretty budget film. But still enjoyable. Honestly, I was hoping the picture would have been a little bit better, but just crazy batshit insanity. This guy on the cover is definitely the coolest character. But a total like Texas Chainsaw maniacal family type movie, and yeah, it's goofy as hell. The acting's horrible, but it's fun. It's just really over the top. But yeah, pretty cool kills and just ridiculous characters. It's got I forget the actor's name who plays Leprechaun. He plays this character called Plates that like throws these. It's just ridiculous. He's got like plates, like dinner plates that he like lofts at people to kill them. What's his name? Warwick Davis, of course. Warwick Davis. Warwick Davis. So yeah, it was fun. Just open the picture quality would have been a little better, but probably all they could do for that one. Film noir. I got this basically because it says Vincent Price from the 40s, The Web, and also because it's called The Web. So I picked that up from Orbit. As I said recently, I've been ordering a lot from Orbit. They're really cool, small company from Asheville, North Carolina. So yeah, been buying a lot of shit from them. This is from Culture Shock. Really excited to check this one out. Creep Tales. Shot on video, I think anthology film from the 80s. Or 90s, I'm not sure, but from a while ago. And yeah, Six Tales of Terror. presented by Lunch Meat. So, uh, yeah, I'm down. I love low budget anthology films. I love anthology films in general. So this company's been putting out some cool stuff. I think I showed that off in the last update. My bad. Okay, so here's Bates, the Bates Haunting. I finally watched this for the first time a couple days ago, and the picture quality on this is really bad. So I think this is a 3D movie. So I'm thinking that the release of this is a UK edition. Was like 3D, and that's it. They didn't give you the 2D version because it was really blurry the whole time I was watching it. So I didn't really enjoy it because I was dizzy. It actually kind of gave me a headache. But it was good from what I saw. Kind of just like a slasher movie. Not really, doesn't really have anything to do with, the Bates Motel or anything, or Psycho. But the original movies. But it was still fun. I just wish I had a better version. It's more of a slasher movie too. But yeah, it was like super blurry. I do not recommend this edition at all unless you have a 3D. And I don't even know. I don't know if it was just like a poorly done Blu-ray, or if it was supposed to be in 3D and they didn't give you the 2D version, but it was blurry. Then I got these two new releases from Mondo Macabro. This is Slip. I keep thinking it's Slip, but Slip from Daughters of Eve from 1986. That's my birth year. And it is a Philippines film. It's kind of like a Japanese sexploitation movie, I guess you could say. Not really my forte, as I've mentioned previously, but got to pick up the Mondo Macabros. And then this one I'm stoked to check out, The Frenchman's Garden. Jacinto Molina, and it also stars the great Paul Naschy. So you cannot go wrong with this 1978 Spanish horror movie, The Frenchman's Garden. So yeah, stoked on that. I got number 162 out of 1200. So I think it's about a maniacal innkeeper, ran an illegal gambling den, pimped out waitresses, worked for them, blah, blah, blah. Deciding that there are easier and quicker ways to exploit his customers, the Frenchman started slaughtering them, stealing their money and burning their corpses in the garden at the back of his inn. So that sounds awesome. Can't wait to check it out. Alright, and then we have Tinto Brass's Salon Kitty. Now this is I was watching, shout out to Pizzelle, he was doing a video stream the other day, one of his blood streams. He had the director, William Lustig, on his show. And I don't think Lustig actually directed this. This is I just said it's Tinto Brass. But Blue Underground, which is his company, had put this out. And for whatever reason, there isn't a Blu-ray in sight, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I kind of got the impression that Salon Kitty is not on the upcoming list of Blue Underground releases. So I figured, since I didn't own this movie at all, I just grabbed this Argent Films, or cultfilms.co.uk, which I think is affiliated with Shameless Media. So it's an uncut version, an extended director's cut. So I'm not expecting much in the way of picture quality, but we'll see. But yeah, Tinto Brass. He did another Cult Epics released. I can't remember. I have like a poster of all these asses, these women lined up with beautiful booties, but I can't remember what the name of the film was. But anyway, sexploitation director, sort of. But yeah, this is like a Nazi sexploitation film. So, Salon Kitty, I've heard good things. Never seen it, never owned it. So, and then we have Siege, a new one from Severin. I think it's just like an 80s action movie. I haven't opened this yet, but looks to be pretty fun and entertaining. So, totally unique and truly disturbing. Few Canadian films are as unrelentingly gripping as Siege. So it's an exploitation film from Severin, so that's super cool. Then we have a new one from Scream Factory, A Stranger is Watching. Super stoked to check this one out. Sean S. Cunningham. I believe this is before Friday the 13th, so never seen this movie. Super stoked to check it out. And yeah, early Sean S. Cunningham starring Rip Torn is in this. Super cool. James Naughton. 1982. So right around, maybe it did come out after Friday the 13th. I think Friday the 13th in 1980. So, Born for Hell, Matthew Carreri. I don't know what who that is, but truly intense and shocking, a nightmarish trip into the heart of human darkness that will haunt your mind for a good while. U.S. Blu-ray premiere of the director's cut with all new special features from Severin, Born for Hell. So many freaking movies coming out lately, man. It's hard to keep up with it. Classic right here from Scream Factory. Finally, we get Eight-Legged Freaks on Blu-ray. This movie's just a lot of fun. It's stupid, but it's entertaining as all hell. Yeah, I just remember the spiders being pretty bad, like CGI, early CGI, just ridiculousness. But I remember watching this movie in Florida at my uncle's house, and he was like, "I own Eight-Legged Freaks on DVD," and he had this amazing sound system. And we watched Blade 2 and Eight-Legged Freaks, and I think one of them, Fear.com, we watched that one too. But yeah, can't wait to revisit this one. Just cheeseball, fucking, I love killer spider movies, so. And another one from Scream Factory. Really, they kind of went silent for a while, and all of a sudden they're just putting out a bunch of awesomeness. House of Wax, another great. I actually prefer this movie to the original. It's just fun, dumb slasher entertainment, and it's got Paris Hilton in it, and she gets murdered, and I love that. It's fun. I like the practical makeup effects too, of like the dude here on the front and on the back. I just remember really enjoying the atmosphere in this movie. It's cheesy, blends like that 90s Scream type proto slasher with, you know, some original influences, I guess. But it's entertaining, so I like it. I like it a lot. Kind of remind me of the Hills Have Eyes remake. Same, like, era, I believe. Early 2000s. When did this come out? Fucking old now, 2005, so yeah, awesome. Then we have Battle Beyond the Stars. Picked this one up, a steelbook from Scream Factory as well. So that's cool. Didn't grab the figure. Sorry, the glare's awful, but. And Streets of Fire, steelbook as well. I didn't have this, so I picked it up. Limited, unique steelbook packaging. Probably limited to like 10,000. But cool cover artwork on that one. And then, I don't know why I grabbed this. I really didn't need it. I grabbed another movie by, Shameless Media. So when I was browsing their site, they had this. And this is just the dual Blu-ray DVD cult films. Shameless Media. I think in affiliation with Shameless Media release of Suspiria. And I don't need this. And I love the film, but I have the Synapse 4K, which is probably all I will ever need. So I don't know what I was really doing with this, but I picked it up. This slip box is super damaged, so I don't know. Not worth anything. I'm not sure about that one, but I picked up Viva from Shameless, which is limited to 1,000, I think, or maybe something around there, 9,000. I don't know, but I got number 848. I know there's a big difference between 1,000 and 9,000, but there's 4 digits, so you know that 9999 is going to be the highest. But yeah, sexploitation film, I guess. Raises the curtain on the 70s sexual revolution with Anna Biller, who plays a depraved housewife, and she goes out and gets in some sexual recklessness? No, I don't know. Orgies, all that good stuff. So, awesome. Yeah, can't wait to check that one out. Sexy time. Eddie and the Cruisers and Eddie and the Cruisers 2. Randomly browsing Scream Factory's website, Shout Factory's website, and picked this one up because I didn't own it. These are classics. And then I ordered Naked Girl in the Park because someone mentioned, I can't remember who now, Seth, I think, from Celluloid Terror, mentioned that this was not actually, there was something wrong with the ratio or whatever in it, picture quality, I don't know. So there was an issue, so Full Moon actually reissued it, and so I had picked this up originally, I think, from Grindhouse Video, and I emailed Full Moon and I was like, hey, I ordered the original version, would you ship me just a disc of the upgraded version you guys did or whatever, and I never heard back. So I just picked this up directly from Full Moon, and it's cheap enough. So yeah, so I ended up hopefully getting the corrected version of Naked Girl in the Park, Murdered in the Park, which I think is just like it's an early '70s giallo. So that's awesome. I just got this in like yesterday, the Monster Collection from Doppelganger, which I think is affiliated with Scorpion. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is interesting. 3-disc Blu-ray Collector's Edition, over 12 hours of monstrous bonus material. Join the legendary minds of Creature Design for a double feature from the depths of the drive-in. The Monster Collection features 2 richly comprehensive documentaries, Mad Dreams and Monsters and the Frankenstein Complex, a delightful group profile the special effects of Wizards of Turn Rubber, Latex, blah, 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 Guillermo del Toro. So I believe these are just Frankenstein documentaries, so that's super cool. The Monster Collection. The Frankenstein Complex, Phil Tippett's Mad Dreams of Monsters, and I'm not sure what else is on here. The Monster Collection is what it's called. Hugely entertaining celebration of men and their monsters. So really nice packaging. It's kind of like a slip box type thing, media book type thing, but fits nicely. So that's cool. Can't wait to check that out. Love Frankenstein. And then we have Mortal Kombat. Very excited to watch this one. I keep thinking my screen is timing out, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I watched this movie in a hotel a couple months ago. Sorry, my screen just popped up. And I enjoyed it. It was pretty good for a reimagining of Mortal Kombat. So I can't wait to check it out in 4K. I don't think I watched it on 4K. I think we actually just illegally downloaded it, streamed it or whatever. When I don't do that kind of shit. My brother's he knows how to do that kind of shit. So we watched it when it was in theaters, I think, or shortly thereafter, and it was fun. So I can't wait to revisit this one in 4K glory. We'll probably put this on the nice TV out here. Give it a watch. I thought it was really good. The beginning sequence was awesome, and then I kind of remember slightly losing interest and wanting a little bit more of Goro. And but yeah, we'll revisit this one soon. So new Mortal Kombat in 4K. Fuck yeah. Then we have Demons and Demons 2. These are like the standard, really nice editions of Demons and Demons 2. From, do I have this right? There we go. From Arrow Video, 4K single editions. So these will be my viewing copies, while my limited edition releases will be preserved and hopefully worth some good bucks someday, and I can just adore them for eternity. But yeah, awesome fucking classics. Need I say anything about either one of these movies? If you haven't seen them, watch them. Synapse is putting out 4K releases as well. Probably going to be pretty expensive, so you can grab these from Arrow. Right now, rather than waiting till October, till Synapse does their thing, but I'll be curious to see and compare the 4K editions of the Synapse release and then the Arrow Video release. Probably be pretty damn similar. I don't see how you can really, excuse my hand there, do a better job than Arrow, but we'll see. Synapse does some pretty amazing work. So yeah, these are the standard editions, and they're not slipcase editions. They're like slip box editions. So pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. I'll open one up, show you guys. But it's like that Vinegar Syndrome style. It's blowing the wind. I got the fan blowing on me, like the Vincent. I forget the sub label, but they got the boxes that slip, VCA or something like that. But super cool. And then you've got chock full of special features. Two discs, chock full of special features. Little lobby card in there, and then you got the original Damani artwork. I love both these movies. I think I love the first one more. I just like the setting in the theater, but I love Demons 2 as well. I love the main zombie girl, birthday girl in Demons 2. She's fucking cool. She just looks badass. But yeah, so these are cool. If you missed out on the 4K Uber Duber edition, you can pretty much grab the exact same thing from in a smaller edition. So those of you who like petite shelf standard editions that fit nicely on your shelf, there you go. Couple more, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. I've got a lot of stuff, fucking overwhelming. The Night. This is a new one from Scream Factory as well. Don't really know much about it. After a night out with friends, an exhausted married couple and their baby take shelter in the grand but eerie Hotel Normandy. Throughout a seemingly endless night, mysterious disturbances ruin their rest, and they soon realize they're locked in with a malevolent force that hungers for the dark secrets they've kept from one another. So, newer supernatural gore fest, probably. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but if any of you guys have, let me know. That is it's certified fresh from Rotten Tomatoes, so that's good. Scream Factory IFC release, which I thought they were kind of phasing out, but apparently not. Classic. Fucking love this movie. Probably one of my favorite non-horror movies ever. Just an amazing movie. So this is the 4K of Almost Famous Steelbook Edition. And I got me some of these fancy Malco slipcase boxes, which are kind of ridiculous. They're not very, what's the word? Like, it's not easy access. They're kind of like, this is more just for like a collector, I guess. So maybe I'll grab a standard 4K and just leave this here forever. My ear is ringing. But, yeah, I mean, they're still pretty cool, these cases. Great movie, though. And they're kind of a bitch to put on as well. But, yeah, Malco slipcover cases. So I ordered these, but yeah, we'll see what happens with them. Pretty cool, though. Right, then we have this classic movie here, Dead and Buried. I love the lenticular cover art. This is my favorite, the needle cover. I think it's cover C. I don't know. A, B, and C. They did 3 covers. This is one of them. I think it's C. But this movie's great. If you haven't seen Dead and Buried, highly recommend it. Potter's Bluff. And the amazingly eerie, creepy things that happen in Potter's Bluff. But yeah, a lot of fun. Great cast. You got Robert Englund. Dan O'Bannon wrote this movie, so it's fucking amazing. And yeah, I haven't seen it for years. I watched this. I have the original Blue Underground DVD, and I watched it years ago now, and I really enjoyed it. But happy to check it out in 4K. That'll be exciting. So I grabbed these two. This one's out of print now, so if you can find this one, I would scoop it up now because it's out of stock, sold out quick, and it's definitely the coolest of the 3 covers. Well, did I say that about this one? I like them both. The one that I don't like is this one. Cover A or C or something. A, B, and C randomly here, but this one's kind of weird. That's cool, but I don't know. They're all pretty cool. I do definitely prefer these two. And I think everybody else does, as the sales have kind of showed that. I'm trying to show you guys there you go. There you go. There's that. And then the lenticular on the needle version. Come on now. Oh yeah, so she's putting the needle in the eye. Super cool. You get the idea. But yeah, great movie. So scoop that up from Blue Underground, selling out fast. The needle cover and the original cover are selling quickly. And I think I'll save the rest for another update. I'm at 23 minutes. So cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Always good to catch up. And stay tuned because everything behind me and everything to the right of me is all stuff that I will be showing off in a future update. Cheers. Have a good night. Peace.